You can see two EPS antennas on the mountains ahead of us. We can now approach them and destroy them. The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. I detect enemy activity. Watch for them on the approach. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have obtained the item. We are heading for the outer area of the battle. The emergency EPS generator is ahead of this maintenance passage. It is wiser to attack it rather than the EPS antennas. I will change the mission plan. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Is that the same energy field as the one above?
That is correct.
Then we can't go any further.
Also correct. Let me find another way. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. The emergency EPS generator has been destroyed. The EPS has ceased functioning. We need the passcode. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. I recommend you stand back a certain distance and attack the enemy one by one. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have obtained the item. The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
What will we do?
I cannot find a suitable solution to the problem. Let us depart this area and find another way. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We need the passcode.
We can't do it.
Let us depart for now and take care of other important matters. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. I recommend you stand back a certain distance and attack the enemy one by one. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. There is an enemy with a reinforced program in this area. It will look the same. but its fighting ability will be far superior. Be careful. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We will cease battle position.